Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. It's me Natsu here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the version 5.2.0 update that just came out to the JP version of Dokkan Battle. We have some tidbits and information as well that was kind of in the database, right? But let's go ahead and kind of take a look here about what exactly is going on. I have the tab on the side open, but on my desktop, right? But we're taking a look at it in game here. So the version 5.2.0 update, as we know, there are basically some changes basically to the training screen here first and foremost. So let's go ahead and check out the new training screen, for example. Oh, by the way, they did change these icons. So they changed this, the Ultimate Gohan right now. The hidden potential system is right here, which is kind of weird. It's really weird. It seems that the awakening tab for the characters... Okay, so they changed how things look up, right? A little bit more. So, just these two tabs. They move that. Dude, they move like everything around, it feels like. It's just because they got rid of the actual training tab itself, right? I want to make sure I'm looking at everything correctly. Yeah, okay. So this basically, I guess you could awaken and train characters at the same time. These are the different tabs, right? It looks different for sure. Okay, so let's see. For example, is there a character I don't have trained up? Like, let's look at this rare Piccolo, right? You could auto select everything here, and bam, you see it selects everything itself, full super attack level, things like that. Obviously I'm not gonna use Kais on this Piccolo. Let's just train him up, right? Let's get him to max level. I guess we just select, I don't know, select like this one, right? This should get him to max level. And we do this. I don't know if there's a character that I have like multiple medals for. Like you see, you could awaken them all. Well, you could do this before, I guess, through NGB version. There's not really a unit that I could easy A right now, unfortunately. I think, right? I'm pretty sure I have like every character that could be easy 8, so that is, I mean, I guess it's Kid Buu, right? You could see if we go, I don't know how. So how do we get to the awakening section? We could do that, I guess. That's kind of how it works. Sure, because there's no... Oh, we do this. Okay, so this is the difference right here. So you see I could train some of these characters that aren't necessarily max, but here this is where you awaken characters. Okay, that makes sense, right? All right, that's basically how it works there, right? Nothing really else here. I wonder what this is. This is just bug fixes, I'm presuming, right? Yeah, the update just went live in game. So as you see right here, it seems that you could sell more than 99 characters, if I'm not mistaken. What does it say? Okay, no, so when it comes to training, you could select more than 99 characters. Makes sense, right? Okay, so like if you're training a character, you can select more than 99 copies, which is cool. Right here, of course, you can multi-extreme Z awaken characters as long as you have the different medals. This is basically how it looks like. I don't have a character I can extreme Z awaken right now, but that's a pretty cool update. So right now is the retry button and then the sorting option right there. And of course at the end they do, again, fix multiple different bugs. So if we take a look here, this is for the maintenance, by the way. So 3 stones for the maintenance, pretty cool, 8 stones. Let's go to a link leveling stage real quick and we'll kind of get through there. In the meantime, I'll have an auto on the side. And I also want to bring up, still link level 2 so far. Let me make sure I don't have anyone max outs between these two, really. No, this guy right here. I mean, I'm almost finished the Guinea Force right here. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll have that going on the side. And let me switch over to the browser real quick. Let me see. Give me 1 second, gamers. This seems they're updating something with the tickets. I don't know what exactly they're updating. That's interesting. Let me bring this stuff up though. So take a look here. There are some different stuff here. So I was basically pointing out the fact that, you know, in this update we actually got the fix for the like high chance to additional super attack mechanic. Basically what happens is, back in the past, like say Super Saiyan 3 Teen Gotenks, the Heroes one, he has a high chance to additional for 5 turns, right? previously that didn't start counting down until you got the high chance to activate. So say you're on like, you know, turn 5, and then the first time it procs is on turn 5, it starts counting down from there. They changed that so that it is only for 5 turns, just like they announced, which is how we thought it was, but it's technically a nerf, right? I thought that maybe Mod Vegeta the same day could have this, but there's this other mechanic, right? That global god that GP also got is basically target party except self. So what this is basically saying is the same day Dokkan Fest or the Mana Unit even, or some character coming out soon, is going to have this effect where they buff all allies except for the character itself. So I'm thinking maybe like, you know, Majin Vegeta's final atonements, he gives all allies, you know, maybe an attack or defense buff or something like that. Who knows? Because obviously Majin Vegeta dies during the final atonement, right? The final explosion that he does. So it could be interesting to see how they handle this for sure. I'll be interested to see with that, right? And I was looking at Harry Turney's page. The one thing that I saw again is the fact that there was the update right here where they changed the Guru to the Gohan. They moved it as we see, and then they changed the training to this. So they got rid of basically the Awakening tab as well, and they moved this over here and updated it, which looks pretty cool. Getting those nice visual updates as well. And then they updated the icon to this right here, so it's pretty cool. If you take a look at the news for Dokkan info, again, let me refresh just to make sure. Okay, so there's this right here. So what this is this is basically, there is an issue. Let's see, there's a problem with the enemy skill Super 17 that appeared in the second race. So what this issue was basically Super 17 could absorb your blast super attack, and even if he was at full health, he would still keep that HP, so he would go over the HP limit. They fixed that in this update apparently, so that's pretty cool. Nothing else really about that. Trying to see, is there a way we could sort by this events system right here? I think that's pretty much it. No, that's just these two right here. I guess they fixed the Majin Buu Gotenks thing, I'm assuming, right? I don't know if they actually fixed it yet, but yeah, if you guys didn't know, there was like this, the Dokkan event for the Majin Buu, right? Well, not Majin Buu, for the Super Saiyan 2 AGL Gohan, right? The Cell Saga one, where basically Buu Gotenks is there, even though he doesn't have the Kamehameha. It's supposed to be only extreme class Kamehameha Link characters. It's a weird thing, right? Discussed that in a previous video, but as you see right here, we do have the retry button. So what is... Okay, so this is just a button change, doesn't show anything additional, right? You see the button used to be different. Okay, we click on the retry button, it uses the stamina, and it just takes us right here. That saves a lot of time. The boost is still on, even though I use the boost, okay? But like, if you see right here, like if you go, we're usually taken to this screen, you have to click through this, you have to click through this, and you have to load it. But this time it takes me instantly right here. I wasn't paying attention to the friend lead I selected. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. Not really a huge update from what I'm seeing. I mean, I don't see anything like massive that changed about it. Oh, something else that they changed. Harry Turney brought this up right here, actually. Let me switch back over. They changed how the banners look. So I guess we'll take a look at this after. But we see right here, you see the Ginyu banner. So now the coin thing is right here. They changed the actual typing of the summon, I guess. So we'll see. Maybe it's like this is the Dokkan Fest. This is like legendary summons, blue coins, and then like free summons or like tickets and stuff. Now this is the pickup, the featured unit. They took off. Okay, no, the rate buttons are under here now. It's more so of a visual change, right? But that's pretty cool. Having these visual changes definitely make the game seem a lot more fresh, I guess you could say, right? It's very, very good for the game to have those visual changes. I definitely would say that for sure. Anything else here that Harry Turney posted or anything? Let's see. Again, there's just this news updates. I was talking about these. I'm not sure what the changes to these are. I didn't really see anything. Yeah, I'm not really sure why there's changes to these specifically. It might be because maybe it's because they're moved over to that new section, right? The free ticket section. But yeah, it's pretty much it. I guess we'll switch back over to the actual in-game thing itself, right? Um, we're only against the Godo right there, so it may take some time, but yeah, I mean, this update seems pretty good already. I'm very interested to see how that target party accept self effect is gonna work. You know, what kind of effects they may add into that, how exactly that'll influence the future Dokkan Fest units, right? Hopefully it's not something that they just put in for this mod video and just drop for the future. I think there could be really interesting things, like, you know, think of like you know how like Piccolo, when he in the Saiyan saga, he blocks the super attack against Gohan? Maybe something like that. Or like, you know, a sacrificing character, or a character that gives energy to other characters, right? That does give buffs, like kind of like death buffs. Could be interesting. It wouldn't necessarily be death buffs, right? But you know, like characters who, because like you wouldn't die and then get buffs for that, obviously, right? Unless you have a revive mechanic for that, which they could do, I guess. You know, like again, one idea I had for the mod Vegeta is, some people liked this, some people didn't, but basically where, say he does the final atonement, he like basically like, what if this can't happen anymore because it's not possible to happen in the game, right? Unless they put in this update. But something like, you know, Majin Vegeta, who sacrifices himself during the final explosion, and then he self revives you as well, and you recover HP. What if he gave a buff to all allies like that, right? And it's an AOE, so like you could chain in Super Battle Road, and say like you're under like, you know, 20% HP in Super Battle Road, use the active skill AOE, which you then basically trigger that revive even if you kill the enemy, and then you recover the HP. I think that could be really interesting. Again, obviously they can. Ooh, I finished. Okay, they're done actually. Team Bardic is finally done. I can take them off that team. I'm only link leveling that Team Bardic, by the way, just because I have a sneaking suspicion maybe they could use it during the Saiyan Saga, not Saiyan Saga, Saiyan Day celebration. I would doubt it though. They didn't EZA the Tech Ginyu units, so yeah. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. Does it actually? No, it doesn't give me the same friend. That's fine though. Let's take a look here. So yeah, the Dokkan Fest. Okay, blue coin. These are tickets, and this is friend point. Okay. So I wonder if this will include yellow coins as well, and these are only Dokkan Fest. I'm not sure how exactly these are being sorted, because obviously these look like to be free summons, right? And then you see right here again, same thing. We move to over here. Just the coins right here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The pickup, I don't think this is gonna look any different. No, it's just the buttons, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. Let me make sure there's nothing here that they added in the news. No, we're all good. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.